Good evening, everybody, and thank you for showing up to the pre-raid members meeting. This is your chance every month to get in here and hear it, like I said, from the horse's mouth, and also have your opportunity to be able to say something. So it's thank you for showing up. We've got 43 now with the newcomer coming in, so that's awesome. I think this is one of our 44 now with one of our breakout meetings with the most we've ever had on. So I'm definitely excited about that. This is, and kind of that leads into my first thing. TS is definitely become a very important part. We went out and used the donations to buy a server, buy all the modem, buy everything to do this ourselves. So now it's got a lot of capability and capacity with, simple, stupid things as the Saturday Night Live thing and the radio been doing down there. Could not have done that on the old one. So, and everything that we've done, that was a one-time deal. So, but to definitely get on here. I know there's 44 people on here right now. Don't just make the meeting the time to get on here. Even if you just get on here and listen, or get on here and listen to the radio, or get on here and chill in a room by yourself or with a few people and you're chatting about something, use this tool. This tool is definitely here for you, and we've built it for to help us have more success. First thing, KDE, or second thing, I guess, past TS. Second thing, KDE. That was a battle. And it was a battle that was different. It wasn't like fighting DD3 or GIMPs or CAS or Code or SODP. It was a very bad verbal battle, and we looked like asses, myself included. It go this fish rots at the head and all the way down. We looked like asses. We should have never fell into their trap. That is what they play. They smoke screen their metals, they hide in bubbles, and they run their mouth, and we bit right into their bait. Next time we face them, we will know better how to face them, and we will not be comms warriors. I don't mind a little banter in comms. Hell, I am up for a little banter in comms, but it got way overboard. So us as the mafia are going to stand up and rise from that and learn from that instance with the fight with KDE. We've pretty much gotten to a point where we're fighting all the bigger groups in this game, and I'm sure KDE is going to come back around one way or another, and we're going to be better for them. We're just going to ignore them assholes. No, it's before 10, but that was a different battle, and it wasn't even a fun battle. Like I said, I even told DD3 guys, they were asking me about it, and J Boy from Gimps was asking me about it. I said, yeah, it's not even a fun battle with them. It's just boring, and it's just comms, and then you get roped into it. But anyway, we're better than that. We're going to be better than that, and it starts with me, and I'll be the first to apologize to you as the group for leading you into that trap. So we're going to move forward from that deal. Also, talking on TS, let's make sure that whenever you're talking on TS, that you're not dominating the show, you're not dominating the subject. When people are talking with as many people as that we've getting on TS and how we're encouraging folks to get on TS, we definitely got to make sure that all of us, from me down, has that courteousness to let someone finish saying what they're saying, or when you hear someone start to talk, let them talk, even though you feel like you want to. I catch myself kind of almost getting to the button, and I pull my fingers back when if I hear someone. So before you're going to say something, just take that split second delay before you push that button, just to make sure you're clear. Because one, we all want to be able to hear what you're saying, and two, nobody wants to be talked over. It's very frustrating. So I know it's hard to completely stop, but let's just all put a concerted effort into keeping that to a minimum as far as we can. Metals, R1001 metals have become important. Shrone Roan, you're right there too. But we're obviously fighting for medals, and I know Kill's kind of been on this bandwagon of we need to take max medals, and it got my wheels turning. We do. We need to work on base prepping. We need to work on being patient as the hitter and letting said base be prepped. Everybody in this room and on this game and in our mafia that watches this video later on, if you've got a ghost crawler or a set of subs, let's start base prepping for people and start doing that and saving coins to begin with, and two, getting in the tough bases and getting those max medals. Also, let's make sure that the person that the base is worth the most might get the crack of it as long as they know they can take the base. Now, obviously, if you're going into a tough base, even without a guard, you can't go in there with a set of punishers and take out a good base even without a guard. You just can't. You got to have a better fleet than that. So we all need to go into these bases, scan them, and if you go into a base and it's too much, let's get somebody that can go into it. We're kind of just gotten into a train wreck hitting bases mode, and I'm fine with that, especially when we go kill, kill, kill or mass hit nights. That's instances where this goes out the window. But whenever we're doing the onesies and twosies, or we're lighting up a few bases here and there, let's do it a little more coordinated and kind of get in there and make sure we're capturing all the medals we can to keep moving up the chain like we want to do. So medals are important. So let's just try to make sure we're gaining on them. Obviously, lower medal count people, the higher medal count people are worth more to them. So if you can go rip 49 medals from someone, that would be ideal. Uh, Pre-raid ceasefire is going to start tomorrow, as always, before the raid. But I'm going to twist it up this time, and this is kind of a surprise on everybody. So this is something new from the admiral down. Noon, Shrone and Roan, ceasefire. And you prospective leaders, please make sure you get on that. You're going to be responsible for posting it on page and blasting it in your alliance blast. R1 and 001, 6 p.m. Central Time. All these times are Central Time. It always seems to get stretched for us because we're always in that battle mode, and we do got a few straggling KDE around here. So for R1 and 001, it goes to 6 p.m. tomorrow. Shrone and Rome, we're going to stick with the typical noon that we always been going with. 001 leaders handle your 001 page and blast. I will handle R1. Inter squad battle will probably start tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. Well, as always, I will post inter squad battle rules and what we're going to do on all 4 pages. So those will be posted before 8. Please read those before you engage in the inter squad battle, and let's have a little fun. We kind of laid off the last inter squad battle, and I think this is a good experience to learn where your base might be weak and or strong, and learn how to hit bases and learn what maybe we're doing wrong with our base fleets. It's a time where we can be on TS or we can be in the game or whatever and be able to communicate on live from base hitter to base hittee and be able to improve each other. We kind of got off this the last month. I want to see us pick that back up and have some fun with it again like we did. Raid help is probably going to be very similar to last time. We've been kind of keeping our eyeballs out there. We're watching alliance points. More of the leadership is watching alliance points, activity, medal count, what you're doing for the team, and those who have done the most will receive the help most. Plus, Shrone and Roan are our number one priorities as a mafia as a whole. If you're in Shrone and Roan, you're more adapt to get more help than somebody in 001 or R1. In fact, if you're an R1 and you need much help, we need to probably look at moving you because R1 is the spot where we need to have everybody that's pretty much ready to rock and roll. So if you're not there or on the cuff, we need to look at that. But 001's kind of that mixed bag of needing help and not needing help. But Shrone and Roan is where most of the help's going to be focused too. So that's our growing alliance, our cultivating alliance, and we're wanting to try to dig people out of there and bring them up through 001 and get them into R1. So that's where most of the help's going to be. I think it's, from what I understand, going to be similar. They have tweaked it a little bit, but I don't think it's a major tweak on us. So hopefully we'd be good there. Jumping, and this is the last thing I got. Guys, when we're in a sector, don't jump away. This is home or wherever we're at. You jump from the team, it doesn't look good for a lot of different reasons. You know, Shag came to me the other night, I think it was last night or a couple nights ago, and said, "Hey, I'm going to jump within sector just to get away from the heat." And I thought that was a damn good idea. So think about that. If you need to kind of get away from the heat, go pick a bare spot in the sector and just jump to that spot. Or, talk to somebody because we have jump windows and stuff we want to try to keep everybody in. But at the same time, instead of worrying about jumping out of sector or out of world, just go to a different spot. They're not going to worry about somebody small. Most of these guys that are coming in are picking on the little guys once or twice or whenever your bubble's popping or if you're leaving the fleet stuck out there. So if you get that out of sight, out of mind, they'll never mess with you again, but you can still be in the same sector. So we stick together. This is a team, thick and thin. And for you folks that have stuck here through the thick and thin, thank you. Because that's what this makes us strong. That's what's taken us to the top. And if you really put it all together, what we going on here from R1 to Roan, we are the best. And even KDE came in here and tried to slap us around, even with their tricks and smoke and mirrors. They didn't win. We won. We won. We let them get us in comms, but other than that, we won. So stand tall and know that we're going to the top. And we really are at the top if you really combined, or we were able to have more than 100 in alliance. So we're doing good. Everything's looking good. All 4 groups are growing, getting stronger. I did the old Mafia by the numbers, didn't post it today because there was a little bit of dip. We went down 8 members total between all 4 groups over this entire ordeal. So I think that's pretty good. So thank you for standing tall here with us. And At this moment, I'm going to do a little bit of introduction on each officer and leader. My main vice admiral had been with me from the get-go. Most of you know him, Scorpion.
Thanks, guys. It's always good to see a great turnout, and just kind of magnifies the part about us as we stick together. We're always so much stronger. So good luck in the raid. I think Lube must have looked at most of my notes. I don't have anything else to say, but a lot of good things. The reason that we're successful in this is that group is we got good communication. We care about what we're doing together, and our strength is in how we interact together and what we decide we're going to do together. Naturally, with 270 or 75 members, it's going to, we'd love to help everybody. But we figured out after a while we grew so much that we can't help everybody. But we definitely want to try to work, as Lube says, we want to try to do what we can for those that are active. And just remember that whoever's helping you is taking that money out of their pocket and taking their time and trying to help you to be better and help the alliance be better. So I want to wish everybody good luck in the raid, and let's rock on.
All right, one of your newly promoted vice admirals, been with me for quite a while. Actually came in from another merger that we had, and been happy he's been here. Mojo.
Good evening, everybody. Glad to see everybody here. I was kind of surprised Scorpion didn't stay on the bandwagon for the Cubs, but he's over it now.
No, I'm not over
it. Yeah, just be patient. The help's going to be there for those that we're going to be helping. I think the groups are doing great, and glad to be here with you guys, and glad you guys have chosen to be here and to stick with us.
All right. Next guy is a captain, a senior officer of the Mafia. Been with me from the get-go along with Scorpion. Actually, Bismarck was the second member of R1. With Bismarck.
Good evening. Appreciate you guys getting on. New, old. Want to say good luck in the raid. And nice having you guys on. Turnout's good.
Next guy's another newly promoted, been promoted to captain, officer of the Mafia. Bottoms up.
Yeah, good evening, everyone, and good luck in the raid, and try to stay calm, because sometimes tensions get a little heated in that during the raid with targets and that. So just communicate with each other, stay cool, and I'll be glad to help everybody that I can once we get it going. Okay, thank you, and good luck.
All right. Next person on the list is a commander, your head administrator, does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Jennifer. You there?
Jen's got the box up.
That's the box of I'm off.
It's a suitcase.
It's a suitcase. Well,
it's a grocery bag. She went for ice cream.
We'll go to the next one. Next is another officer, commander of the Mafia. He's your 001 commander, Hornet.
Hey guys, I want to welcome the new guys to the Mafia, man. If you haven't met me yet, man, I'm Hornet. We're always here to answer any kind of questions, help you navigate through the Facebook stuff. So definitely give a shout out if you need some help with all that stuff. And thanks for being here. The other thing I wanted to say is, man, I want to thank you guys for making us a top tier team. And the Mafia is the greatest of them all. So thanks for that, man. Thanks for sticking with us through that KDE. If we can do that, we can do it all. So that was tough. And we're defending our home. Usually we jumped around, but we've decided to make a home. So I'm glad that we've stuck together through that. We made it. That was our hill. So now we're planed out. The next thing that I got is the code of conduct, guys. If you guys don't know where the code of conduct is, it's in your alliance page in the files. There's a code of conduct. It'll tell you right there that we're above all that trash talk on that we did there with KDE. So let's try not to do that no more. I know that Lube had already said that. I thought I'd reiterate that. The next thing, the mentor program, I'm kind of still in charge of that, still kind of rolling with that. Bear with us on that, man. That's we're trying to redo that whole thing. But still, if you need a mentor, if you want to be a student, man, get with me. I'll get you plugged in on that page, and we'll find you somebody to talk to. TeamSpeak is the best place you can get the info, but I'll plug you in there. We'll find you somebody. I think we're going to revamp that whole thing, though. The last thing, raid help. Man, I hear it time and time again. People leave the Alliance because they say, hey, I didn't get no help. But let me make this real clear. Make yourself available. You got to sacrifice some time if you want some help. I mean, these guys are sacrificing their money for you, their time for you. If you got to stay up an extra hour at night and not go to bed, stay up. If you got to get up earlier, then not go to work, before you go to work, get up that hour earlier. Try to find the time when you can get on. Make yourself available. Other than that, man, that's all I got, man. Thanks for being here, man. This is awesome.
Group fun in the shower tonight.
Next guy is another officer, commander. He's a commander of Shrone, Steve the Pirate.
Thanks, Lube. Hornet kind of stole my thunder, said exactly what I was going to say. You got to be on and get help. Last raid, it was taking me 20 minutes to prep targets for somebody, and it takes time if you're helping, one guy get enough to get something decent. So if you're not on, or if you can't be on, or you get on and somebody's busy, check in with one of your leaders, ask for help, let somebody ask when they're going to be available, and get on when you say you're going to get on. So that way you can get the help and get something to advance you in the game. That's all I got to say, but good luck, everybody.
Yes, and you must stay confident in yourself and do lots of hard stuff for officers.
Shh.
Okay,
next on the list is last officer of the Mafia. He's a commander of R1, Smooth.
Well, being the last one to speak here, it's kind of hard to say something that hasn't already been said. But, we'll try as hard as we can to help anybody that's willing to get help. So, everybody just good luck, and just please be patient and know that if, like when we're on and we're trying to help somebody, we're going to get to you. Just don't keep pestering us for help or anything like that, because we have not forgot about you. It just takes time to do these targets, sometimes to prep them out and everything, because we're not just destroying the whole thing, So be patient with us, and everybody good luck with the raid.
All right. Next guy is a senior vice leader of 001. Bye-bye.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming today, and we will have a good raid. We've had a rough week, but there's better days ahead, and it'll probably take us the first day to get things sorted out, see what Kick's done to the raid to be able to prep for you guys, but we'll be prepping right after the first day.
All right. Next is a leader of Shrone, Dragons.
Hey guys, I'm glad everyone was able to make it today. Once again, I just want to reiterate what everyone else has been saying. Please, please, please ask for help and be patient. Let people know when you'll be on and when you'll be available to help. Don't just jump on and go, no one's helping me, I need help. As Steve said, it takes time to prep these targets. If you only have a few minutes, you might not be able to get the help you need unless you coordinate ahead of time with someone. Please be patient with us. We also need to learn how to fit these targets because they're probably going to change them. We will help you, and be courteous to everyone that's helping you. because, as he said, we're taking time out of our raid to help you with yours. Thank you.
All right, and vice leader for Shrone, Detroit Red Wings.
Hey everyone, thanks for being here. Everything's been said pretty much. There's things that some of the new guys maybe need to know is Lube had said something about an alliance blast, and what that is basically you'll get an email in the game. Don't respond to it. It's there just to let you know. It's not a chat channel or anything like that. So for you new guys, if you get something like that and it's not from an individual person, that is what we're talking about. It's an alliance blast. Don't respond to it. Just read it and move on. And other than that, everything else has been said about the raid. And good luck to everybody.
All right. Leader of Roan, Demon.
Hello all, and all new people. Glad to see y'all on here. I really don't have too much, except good luck in the raid. If people, someone who helps you out by doing C's, B's, or A's, just take what. Get mad if they can't do bigger ones. Just be patient and work together. That's all I got.
All right. Senior vice leader of Roan, Zero.
Oh, I thought you skipped me. I had to get up for a minute. Good luck in the raid all. I'll probably be here for the first 2 days and then I'm gone. That's it.
All right. All right, that's all the officers and leaders. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the list. Like I said, if your mic is muted, I will pass you. First on the list is Captain Blood.
Guys, I just wish everybody a good raid and just keep your heads up. I've taken a beating, but I'll come back. And let's just do what we do.
Next up, Cruz.
Oh, hey guys. Want to wish everybody good luck in the raid. I'm about 8 months behind and I need lots of help, but I won't be here. I'll be on vacation, so wish you all luck.
Next, Danielson. You there, Daniel? Next, Dirty Dingling. Dirty Dingling.
Well, I have to agree with all the leaders. If they don't help and get their own stuff for the raid, they can't help us. So let them get that first, and then they can step down and help everybody else. For one. Now, for two, I would like to know what this hit is on 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'm confused on that. If you don't mind telling me, explaining that to me.
Okay, starting at noon Central Time, 12 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Shrone and Roan are no hit, ceasefire, till the end of the raid.
Oh, you mean hitting other people?
Yes, ceasefire.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay, and third is, you know what? Everybody's gonna help, and as soon as they get theirs, they will step down and help others. And I'm a firm believer in that because I played this game for a long time, and this is a great group. And that's all I have to say.
All right. Next on the list is Drew Funds.
Great game this week against KD. I think you really showed up, put on the team, and excellent work.
Yeah, exactly what he said.
You there?
That is KGB agent online.
Well, Hoagie? And Hoagie's a new guy. I do want to say something about you, Hoagie, man. You fit in quite well around here, so glad you're here.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Go right ahead. Your turn.
All I want to know is if we need a tide seeker for this raid.
You could use it for this
Because
raid.
I'm building another Hellwraith. I'm not quite sure. This will be my fourth one, and I got a Phantom Cuda. But how important is it to have Tide Seeker for this campaign?
The Tide Seeker was made for people that don't really like subs. The Tide Seeker and the Hellwraith are both good for this campaign.
Okay, thank you. That's all what I wanted to know.
Kixie has said that the Hell Wraith would be the way to go for some of the bigger targets, though.
Okay, but we can build the Tide Seeker out of the campaign.
Well, let's talk builds a little later on. Let's just say something about the meeting or raid or whatnot, but we'll talk builds after this if we need to.
Not to interrupt.
Okay, cool.
Not to interrupt, but the Tide Seeker has been extended.
Yes. So anyway, we'll talk the builds after the meeting.
Okay, cool. No problem at all. No, that's it from my side.
All right. Next up is one of your Mafia admins, Honey.
Hello to all. Glad that you guys are here. I'm just going to repeat what everybody else has said. Be patient with everybody, please. If you need on the mentor list, get with Hornet so we can get you where you need to be. Other than that, good luck with the raid.
Next on the list, Kill Your Fleet.
The only thing I got, guys, is I'm pretty much here. I'm always on for the event. Anybody that needs help, I always try to help as they come along in order that they're piping in and asking for it. So pretty much the only thing I got is if you don't get help, it's because you didn't ask for help. Everybody keep a positive attitude. There's always struggles and it starts off hard, and we always find a way, one way or another. Somebody will post something. Somebody will find a strategic way to strike this stuff and work around these things. The raid there's been a couple posts showing that they are going to go back to like a modified September type of raid, the original sub raid that came out type of targets. So there's always going to be a way to get this done. Everybody stay positive and just work your way through it. If you have to work on a couple lower sets until somebody gets to you, hit some lower sets that you can go out and tag, whatever. But just stay working and be patient for everybody. I think the Tide Seeker is going to be honestly the way to go for just blasting through stuff. I think honestly that if you've got the Hell Race and you can be patient with plucking your targets out and a little bit of skilled driving, which is what we really, like No Lube said with this, we've all adapted to the click and go thing again. And we all need to readapt to going back to tactical hitting and things like that. And that's what these raids have been about. And that's what we all need to focus on and stay positive. Other than that, guys, good luck and have fun.
All right. Next, Manic Man.
Hey, y'all. Good luck on the raid. And just want to mention it's been fun being with Mafia this week. It's been very interesting, and I'm having a ball. Good luck on the raid.
All right, next.
If I might pop in there, thank you guys for having me to the Mafia. It's been very fun since being here. Thank you very much.
Next, Mr. and Mrs. Dun dun dun. I feel like singing the wedding song for some reason. Anyway.
Hello.
Hello.
I just want to say good luck in the raid, but I do have a question.
Yes.
Quite often we're talking about helping people out during the raid, especially the lower levels and the Roman Shrine group. I never see them asking for help though.
Well, it was definitely said at the front. I think Hornet may have said it. Make yourself available and make sure we're there. We know you're there. Be on at the times that the helper can help you. Top deal. So yes, that has been a little bit of a problem, but that's what we're trying to bring together here is that the helpers need to ask, but not over ask, and the helpees the
Yeah,
helpies
and
need to
But
be
I
there
did
too, but
offer.
also the people being helped need to be convenient to the helper.
Yeah, I did offer in the last raid a lot of help. I don't see the lower levels messaging our bases or saying, "Hey guys, can you give me a hand?" I personally haven't witnessed very much asking.
yeah, you know, if you offer and no one answers you, you think, well, why? Why bother? I mean, it's hard, yeah,
Right.
to get the people to be on the same time as us too, because we've been on plenty of times and there's been nobody on TeamSpeak.
Well, we're definitely trying to alleviate those problems. I think TeamSpeak's becoming heavier. If y'all have noticed, I noticed you two have been on here more. We're getting a little more use there. I think part of the problem, people were dropping and having connection issues with what we were renting. And from not everything I've gathered, this TS has been solid. I mean, right now we got 45 people on here, 44 people on here, and I don't think it's missed a beat. And I remember the last meeting we had on the old TS server, everybody was dropping. We had a lot of people coming and going, losing connection. So I also think that was part of the problem with TS and not getting more people on here. I mean, because since we've switched this TS, there's been an average of 6 more people on 24/7 than there was on the old system. So it must be a connection.
That's fantastic. Yeah, we've had a ball with the mega holes and stuff in the last few days, and people on TeamSpeak. It's been great.
Well, that's what this is about. So
I'm under attack, by the way, the mega hole.
Oh. Next on the list is one of the lieutenant commanders of R1, Mr. B.
I got a hangover, so I don't have much. Good luck in the raid.
On that note, not to interrupt, but hello, Mr. and Mrs.
Hey.
Hi there.
Next on the lid is elite member of R1, Mr. Nice Guy.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing tonight? I have an idea about how we can solve the old rule was let everybody have the first day to get the raid done. All right, well, a lot of us can get the raid done in a couple hours. So I'm just throwing this out as an idea. Let's do the Facebook page. Let's find a medium that everybody can see. Maybe even the Mafia Facebook Messenger thing, whatever. If you get done, say that you're done. That way anybody can ask you instead of having them sit back and go, I don't know if I want to ask him because he might get mad. It's not the first day. And you know what I'm saying? I want to come up with an idea that we don't end up waiting for the last 2 days because people just tend to give up if they cannot find help. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there, officers. Y'all can throw the idea around, but that's just kind of what I've taken from what everybody has said.
Yeah. Next on the list, Piper. You there, Piper?
Yeah, I forgot to turn a button on here. For the TeamSpeak, I think it would be really helpful if whoever you were helping got on TeamSpeak with you, because if you're in different alliances, you're not going to use ComChat to talk to each other, and especially if you're doing the elites, because you got to be able to get into that really quick after it times out. Otherwise, it's going to get stolen from you. So I think TeamSpeak's a good thing, and everybody have good luck in a raid.
Can I add something, Lou?
You can.
There was one raid that we did that you added helping channels. You know, when we're in a big channel like this and we're helping one individual.
I will be making raid channels.
Thank you.
Can I also add something to that?
Go for it.
Last raid, I did completely in another sector. If you go to any eastern tower and just head north or northwest, there's usually always uranium base with S sets up there, or you can go to another sector and get your targets done without having them stolen.
Yeah, good idea. Next on the list, Poison Ivy.
Just wanted to say welcome to the new guys. This is I'm not very old with this group either, but this has got to be by far the best group I've been with. Thank you. Hey, thank you everybody that has those megas, because y'all gonna allow me to fix my dock 6 more times.
Rock on.
All right. Next on the list, Rebo.
Hello, everybody. First of all, let me thank y'all for having me in this alliance. It's an awesome alliance. And as soon as my raid's done, I'll be available to help anybody I can. And good luck, everybody.
All right. Next, Rooster.
Hey guys, I want to thank everybody for participating in the mega battles. That was really a lot of fun.
Next, Salty, or Captain Salty Dog.
I just wish everybody good luck in the raid, and as soon as I get mine done, I'll be helping as well.
Next is Satan's Doom.
I'd like to say hello to everybody and good luck in the raid. And if anybody's not on TeamSpeak, everybody be in sector chat, not alliance chats. That's our downfall. Everybody's not in sector chat. That's all I have to say.
Next is an elite member of R1, Shield.
Everything's been pretty much said, so just want to say good luck in the raid. Thanks, everyone.
Thank everyone.
Next person on the list and the last person to talk, it looks like, is a lieutenant commander of R1. He holds every single badge you can get in this group, and what I consider our highest ranking member, Sonny P.
Well, I just want to welcome everybody here. And I'm glad to be in this alliance. And well, when I get a chance, I'll be helping out when I can.
Thank you, Sonny.
Does anybody else have anything else they want to add?
I'd like to add something.
Shoot.
Well, because I had to unplug and do something and I missed my turn. So
Okay, go right ahead.
I have to say that not only are the names in this group probably some of the most elite I've seen in a long time, and I don't mean that by tags. I mean that because I've played this game a long time, and most of y'all have hit me because I'm not that scary. And I'm glad to be part of the conglomerate. The grouping of groups just made so much sense for so long, and that's where I'm at with that, is that it makes me want to play this game more, because I think at a point I was not wanting to play and I was kind of drifting away. But when I seen the mafia and the things that were going on, and even though I was negative right in the beginning, I'm very positive for what's going on here, and I hope to suck a lot of your asses and vote Trump. Vote Trump.
All right.
I'm done.
Anybody else?
Yes, you guys, smaller guys, don't wait for the bigger guys to start your raid. At least do something. There's C-sets out there. Start plucking at them.
I have something to say.
Go for it.
I'm a shit talker from way back in comms. It's hard to keep me off of it, but lately I've been staying off of it because of KD, but once in a while I'll pop in. So don't hate me for it.
We don't hate you because you're beautiful. Yeah. You go inside. You go onto comms and you kill them. You kill the bastards.
Harry, shut the hell up.
Well, besides
There's one thing I do want to apologize to the group for, because I did antagonize quite a few things, and I know I upset a few of you guys with spamming comms with getting a few of them guys out of comms and whatnot. You know, I want to personally apologize to a few of you guys for making y'all feel like I was just being an asshole to the group as well.
Thank you, because I was really hurt.
You know what?
All right.
And honestly, me too, but I know the code of conduct for insect hitters is not to engage with them, but I kind of like it. So I get off on it, I guess, as you would say. But I'm sorry.
Anyway, we are recording this, and other people are going to watch this. Does anybody else have anything to close this out?
Well, you can stop the recording, but I have something I want to say. I need to speak about somebody. Airborne's not here, so I'm going to speak for him. Everybody here has to send me 10 coin by midnight.
All right. All right.
He's smoking.
All right, with that comment, we will close this meeting down. Once again, thank you all for coming here. As you've seen, you get your chance to say something. You also heard everything firsthand, and let's have a good raid. Let's remember the ceasefire for each of the brackets, I'm going to call it, and let's also remember the inter-squad battle. Let's have a little fun with it, and let's get this raid done.